I grew up surrounded by tales about my preordained place. Prodigal sons and plucky princes and monster slayers who gained love from playing hero. Like its Judeo-Christian counterpart, the Tagalog creation myth even tells of the first humans, Malakas and Maganda, who emerged from a piece of bamboo. The name of Malakas, the male, means strong, the unyielding protector to the woman in his care, named Beauty. But the schoolyard wasn't a kingdom. It wasn't always a context for kindness or camaraderie, despite the promises of stories. The other boys discerned there was something not quite right about me. Despite my constant attempts to be tough like them, to roughhouse and swagger like them, to make girls swoon the way they did. This, in turn, made me timid in my own physical vessel. The body is a container. It houses hopes, joys, dreams, fears, failings. I was tense and torpid, a tad too awkward. I was that little bit too soft to really, truly be the man I was supposed to become. It wasn't easy feeling other. When the path is so clear-cut, the movement so mechanical and in sync, deviating from them can't help but make one feel alien, wasted, wrong. Moving to Melbourne in my teens, though, I soon found a groove that allowed me to embrace, rather than eschew, the syncopated beat I moved to. While I'd known for several years that I wasn't straight, it was only at 16 that I summoned the courage to own my story and forge a path for myself. Coming out proved bumpy. Dad withdrew and looked for ways to fix me. Mom sought divine assistance in hopes that prayer might make me right. But what mattered more was my resolve to navigate the world the way I wanted to, comfortable in my own skin. A man is not a man unless he carves for himself a life that he has chosen. No amount of schooling or ceremony can shape us into carbon copies of adulthood, because there is no such mold. In my case, I learned I could be both slayer and saved, beautiful and strong. Not just human, I am bamboo, rigid and upright, but also yielding.